What's up, guys? Today I'm going to get into a kind of a different subject, and we're going to talk about some recent events that I think is affecting the automotive industry. So this is going to be a talking video. If you're not into the talking, you better go pick something else to watch. If you're into the talking, sit down and let's discuss it. So recently, Kevin Hart, the comedian, he had a car built, and he had the whole thing completely built with all kinds of crazy power and suspension and things, and really cool car. Awesome to see, high horsepower, classic car. And obviously Kevin's a car guy. He's on shows with Jay Leno and all kinds of cool car related stuff. So he's a car dude, 100%, you can tell. So he has this car made and he's enjoying it. And apparently he let a friend drive it, had another passenger as well. He crashed it. So they wadded up this beautiful car. And, it happens, let's be honest. When you're messing with a real big piece of metal that's able to go really fast, even with the stock engine, let's be honest, the car is just able to do some serious damage. So he, needless to say, his friend crashed the car in a ditch, and they flipped it, rolled it, whatever, and they got hurt. So in the process, I guess the friends decided, we're gonna make a cash grab, and kind of went against Kevin. So the article came up, it was all over social media. I'm sure everyone here has seen it. If you haven't, just do a quick search. It says, Kevin Hart gears up for a lawsuit after his wreck in the car. Okay, so first thing you think is, oh man, Kevin Hart's gonna be the one that's suing. But that's not the case. Kevin Hart doesn't even need money. The guy's got so much money, he's not the problem. The problem is the people in the car with him. So the friends are suing. And the basis that they're suing on is what's got me completely, no way. They're saying that the car should have been equipped more safely. What year is this car? From the 70s? I mean, this is basically a muscle car in its heyday. They had lap belts. They didn't even have shoulder belts. And you expect this thing to be equipped more safely? They're saying, it should have had airbags, it should have had a roll cage, it should have had this, that, and all this crap. No. And I'll tell you why. One, the car wasn't designed to have that stuff. You get into an accident with a car that wasn't designed to have, let's say, a roll cage, first of all, and you're not wearing a helmet, you're not wearing harnesses, you're not wearing all this crazy stuff that goes with it, first thing that's going to happen is you're going to hit your head on the cage. You're probably going to die from that. Second thing that's going to happen is the airbag's not going to be the right distance. And you hit that airbag, or that airbag hits you, and it's not in the right spot, it's going to kill you. So airbags, as we know, can be deadly. They can be ineffective. And a roll cage, may stop the top from crushing in, I guess. But if you're not wearing a helmet and all the other stuff to go with it, what's the point? So these people that think that that's an argument, it's not. It's not an argument. Honestly, I feel bad for Kevin. I think that he is in a bad spot because his money-hungry friends that probably really weren't his friends see an opportunity to just take advantage of him. And that's just not cool. So we'll start with that. Moving into the industry now, they're saying that this is an industry-changing event. That this lawsuit, the outcome of this lawsuit is going to change the face of the aftermarket automotive world. Even other shops have been questioned saying, what would you do to prevent this from happening? And to be honest with you, there's no real right answer. When you contract a car to be built to this level, it's on you. You got to understand the risks. And I know Kevin did. And I know Kevin probably wouldn't have crashed his own car if he was driving. So bad move letting someone else drive your car, first of all, without knowing if they're able to even handle it. So will it change the automotive world? No way. Not a chance. This is a unique case with a unique outcome that will not be the standard for what this industry is built on. If it was a problem, if that build ethic was a problem and safety was supposed to be in these cars and all this stuff was going to be made into these cars, if that was a problem, it would have been much more apparent by now. And let me tell you, there are literally hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of cars out there that are faster, built to a crazier level, and they're not wadded up. Some cars do get wadded up, and obviously this is the case, but the percentage is so small. And the idea here is, how do you prevent that from happening? So this goes back to control. If the driver understands the risk and the driver knows how to use the car or drive the car properly, this is not even a question. This doesn't happen. You do it in a safe environment. You don't do it next to a ditch. You have fun with the car, not at other people's expense. In other words, if someone's riding in a car with you, understand the risk. You could kill them. You could kill yourself. You could kill them. I have a really good friend who was in a car accident. He was in the back seat, and the driver got in an accident, and he was ejected at an angle, and he got seriously injured. And that's a completely different scenario. You know, when you're a passenger, it's a risk. So obviously the driver is at fault, not Kevin. And what I'm saying here is, the person driving the car, sue them, whatever, go for it. But if you get into the car and you know the risks, you shouldn't be thinking about this. And if it's really your friend, you really shouldn't be thinking about that. The industry's not going to change. This is not going to be a huge thing outside of the idea that it's a celebrity. If this was anybody else, this wouldn't even be on the radar. It wouldn't even be on the news. It would be nothing. So that's another bone of contention I have. You're going to say that one person's life is more important than the other person's life, or has more weight because they're famous or a celebrity? Oh man, we're all the same. Doesn't matter who you are, if you're alive at this moment in time, your life is just as valuable as the next guys or girls. So I don't agree with this narrative. I don't think that it's going to get anywhere, and I think that there's not enough people that are behind it. I don't want to see any extra legislature or law. That's a waste of taxpayers' money in order to accomplish basically nothing. You're not going to see less deaths. You're not going to see less accidents, none of that. The fact is, these cars are being built because the people that have them want them that way. They don't want all this extra crap in the car that could fail, could have a problem, adds complication, adds costs, and all of these things. And honestly, most people don't drive their cars 10/10ths. They get the car done, they build it, they have fun with it. It's like me. I've got crazy cars that I know for a fact are faster than what was Kevin Hart's car. That was not a challenge. It's a fact. And the truth of the matter is I'm not going to get in an accident with them because I'm not putting myself in that position. Yes, I've been driving them. Yes, I've been fast. Yes, there's always a possibility. But you don't see my friends taking them for joyrides. I'm not in the back seat wondering if this person knows how to drive. None of that. In fact, I'm the most paranoid passenger you'll probably ever meet. I'll get to the end here because I don't want it to draw out too far. But realistically, Kevin Hart, I'm sorry that this happened to you, and I hope that your friends benefit the way they want and it doesn't make a dent in your life, other than you remember, don't let these idiots drive your car. And the same goes for everyone else. If you've got a badass car, respect it. because it doesn't respect you. I promise that. I'll see you guys later.